Greetings everyone. In today's video, we will learn how you can install Windows 10 or Windows 11 on an external hard drive. This means you can run Windows and all programs from an external drive. To do this, you will need an external SSD or external hard drive, a Windows 10 ISO file, and an application to burn the ISO file to an external USB drive. I will use a 32GB USB flash drive and one of the best applications, Rufus, which is completely free. I must say that a USB flash drive of 32GB is the minimum capacity for Windows 10 Pro 64-bit, and if you plan to install any programs in this Windows yourself, then you should use a larger USB flash drive. This can take quite some time, and if you are installing Windows 10 on a laptop, connect the laptop to a power source before starting the process. Let's get started. For now I have already connected my external hard drive and named it Win 10. So, first of all, format your hard drive. Please note that the formatting process will erase all data and files from this drive. Please format it in NTFS and not FAT32 and it will be correct. OK. So the format is complete. OK, now you need to get the Windows ISO file, and for this, open the Microsoft Media Creation Tool download page, go to your browser and search for download Windows 10 or Windows 11 as you need. Or just open the description of my video and click direct download page link. The page of the Microsoft website has opened. Here you can learn more about how to use Windows 10. Now click here, and a special application has been downloaded to the computer, with which we will download the ISO file to the computer. You can close the browser. Open the folder on your computer where you download files from the internet. You need to double-click on the file for the application to launch. Accept the license terms. In this window you need to select Download the Windows 10 ISO file. Next. On this page, we see the settings for my computer, as determined by the Media Creation tool, but you can uncheck the box and change the default settings. Choose a language architecture for yourself. I leave English. Next. On the next page, you have the opportunity to select a USB drive or ISO file. Here just select the ISO file option and click Next. Then select the location where you want to save the ISO file. I select the Downloads folder and click Save. And now you need to wait for the Windows 10 ISO file to fully download. The download of the Windows 10 ISO file is complete. I click Finish. And now I will open the Downloads folder to check the ISO file. OK, we'll go ahead and download Rufus. Just open your browser and search for Rufus, or open my video description and click the direct link to the download page. Scroll down to the inscription, Download. Click Rufus 4. By this time, when you are watching it may be a different and newer version. After downloading Rufus, connect the USB flash drive to your computer. I have already connected my flash drive. Open your Downloads folder, double-click the installation file, and Rufus will launch. If you're doing this from a USB solid-state drive, you'll immediately see your flash drive up here. But if you are using a full-size external drive, there will be empty space here. Check the box, here, and your flash drive will appear immediately. Then click, Select, and open the folder with the ISO file. Click on ISO, and click Open. Now Image Options, click and select Windows to go. Here you need to choose a partition scheme. two options, MBR or GPT. If you are going to use USB for different computers, then you need to choose MBR. If only on a computer with a GPT partition scheme, choose GPT. Click Start. And here you have to select the version of Windows. I choose Windows 10 Pro. Click OK. And here Rufus offers additional settings. If you intend to use Windows 10 as a rescue disk or something like that, then uncheck the box here, thereby removing the prohibition on opening other disks connected to the computer. I uncheck the box. Click OK. And Rufus warns us that all data on the flash drive will be completely deleted. I have already saved all the data from the USB flash drive in advance. I hope you did this too. Click OK, and the installation of Windows on the USB flash drive has begun. The process has ended. We close Rufus, and now let's see what Windows 10 looks like on a USB flash drive. I open this PC, then the flash drive, and we see that it looks like the contents of the C drive on the computer. And so, the flash drive is done. Now you need to restart the computer, and load it from Windows 10 installed on the USB flash drive. During the installation process, the computer will reboot several times, and in order to continue the installation process, the computer must boot from this flash drive each time. So first you need to open the BIOS and put the USB flash drive in first place in the boot priority. To enter the BIOS, you need to restart the computer and periodically press a certain key. For me it is the Del key. Perhaps your device has a different key. You can find out about this on the internet. The BIOS has opened. Use the keyboard to go to the boot section. Then go down to priority number 1. Press Enter. And go to your flash drive. Press Enter. Now we see that the number 1 boot priority is the flash drive, but to save changes to the BIOS settings you need to press F10. Then press Yes. The computer has rebooted, and now after each reboot the computer will boot from the flash drive. The BIOS looks different on different devices, and if you are unable to change the boot priority, you can use the boot menu. To do this, immediately after the start of the reboot, constantly press the key to call the boot menu. I have this key F12, you can have F8, F9, F11, F12, or some other key. Find your bootable USB flash drive in the boot menu. Press Enter. Now you need to wait for the complete installation of Windows 10, and when the computer restarts, you need to call the boot menu again and restart the computer from the USB flash drive in order to continue installing Windows. After all, if you haven't changed the boot priority in the BIOS, then after rebooting the computer will not boot from the Windows USB flash drive, but it will boot from the main disk. You should know that the process of installing Windows on a USB flash drive takes longer than the usual installation, so be patient and please do not turn off your computer. The installation is complete, and we need to make the last settings. Select the region. Now the keyboard layout. Skip. Here you need to accept the license terms. I choose for home use. Next. If you have a Microsoft account, enter your details here. If you click Create Account, you will create a new Microsoft account. You just need to follow the system's recommendations. I will create a local account without registering in Microsoft, and I'll click Offline Account. I click Limited Experience. I like this name, James. Next. I don't need a password. Next. Here I will turn off all settings and my PC will run faster. Accept. Yes, Windows 10 installed successfully on a USB flash drive. it is exactly as full-featured as any other, with a full set of programs. The only thing is that this Windows will run a little slower due to the USB connection, but here you can make a few tweaks to improve performance. I open Settings, then Accounts, and here we see that this Windows is running under the local James account, but if you want to log into a Microsoft account or create an account on this flash drive, then click here and then follow the system's recommendations. Now let's open the section, System, and look at the specifications of this Windows 10 on a flash drive. Yes, Windows 10 Pro is installed on the flash drive, and it is just as fully functional as any other, with a full set of programs. I open Explorer, then this PC, and here we see that Windows 10 is installed on my flash drive, and this is confirmed by the icon depicting a flash drive next to the C drive. On the right is the Windows 11 disk, where I downloaded the ISO file of Windows 10 and, using Rufus, created a flash drive with Windows 10. I hope what I told you was interesting and could help you. If you found it useful, please share my video with someone. Write me a comment, and I will answer all your questions. Thank you very much for watching my video. Good luck.